with all due respect, and I ask this for all of us, did you think about going for the win at the end of the fourth quarter with Hansbrough?
We thought about a lot of things. No, I owe it to the players. We got to try to execute down the stretch. That crossed my mind, but it wasn't the right thing to do. The guys fought, scrapped, got their way back into the game. We gave up a lead there in the first overtime, and but again, it's a great experience for those young kids to be able to play in those situations, and because in regular season, most likely, unless something catastrophic happens, they're not going to be out there. But it's a great experience for them, and Terrence made some big plays down the stretch.
Ross making that three to tie it there, that's the kind of big game
execution.
Shot that
yes, we need. No question, we need that type. I thought we had a 20 after that. But no, I thought we might have been out. That might have been the last one.
Think through that play.
Yeah. Well, we work on it every day. So for them to execute it and then make the shot, that's what it came down to. I think we might have had a 20 left. I'm not sure. I have to check on that. But it's a play we work on every day, and had it last year in our pocket. But it's the difference when it goes in.
You've really been searching for a group of the second guys to come through, and
we didn't get in. I was disappointed in the approach in the second quarter. I think they shot something like 58% in the second quarter. When you come in the game, there's nobody guaranteed minutes. I don't care if you're trying to pace yourself, exhibition. You got to come in and lay it on the line. If you need a blow, I'll get you out and get you back in. But we can't come in soft. We got to get rid of that tag of teams coming in, pushing us on the bucket, grabbing offensive rebounds, taking the ball away from us with us being non-physical. And I thought in the second quarter we did that. The starters came back in the third quarter and set the tone. I was glad to see that and made a muscle. And I thought that was important because, again, we got to get rid of that tag of teams coming in who can come up your back and get offensive rebounds.
Are you at the point where starters are going to get some fourth quarter minutes now, do you think?
Well, we probably will. I mean, we'll got to look at that and see where we are, Doug, and probably got to get them a rhythm in the fourth quarter. I extended their minutes a little bit in the third quarter because we did have it going. We was playing with some spirit, playing with some muscle, and they did in the first quarter. But again, we got to get that same focus to the second unit, whoever that is, coming in, and because there's nobody guaranteed minutes.
Is there concern that Amir really hasn't had a significant impact on a game yet?
Well, he did. I tell you what, he does a lot of things that goes unnoticed, Doug. The screening, I thought rebounding in the third quarter, he kind of set the tone. Running the floor, he takes people with him when he runs. Those little things are important. I mean, he's not going to do it with his shooting or his offense. So it's the little things, just like Stone. You would say he had a bad game, but I thought his defense set the tone for us. He was 1 for 4, but he had 3 big steals. So there's a lot of little things guys can do to help us win other than score.
I know it's like an hour and a half since he came out of the game, but was this the mature DeMar that we were talking about earlier today?
Yeah, he did. I thought he came back in the third quarter, and he's kind of set the tone early. He's got the respect of the league, but teams double-teaming him now. They're not going to let him play. I thought his passes out of the double team were huge. I think Rudy got a 3 off of one of them. So he's got to punish him with the pass as much as his scoring in the post. I thought his footwork on a couple when they had single coverage was big time. And he looked like he'd been working with Hakeem down there. And but he's going to do it with the pass because teams are going to double team him. And he had some smart heads-up plays with his pass.
There's been a few games where you put Stone in the game and all of a sudden Ross just goes off. Is there some synergy between these two guys where Ross is more comfortable playing with them or something?
I'm not sure. I don't know whether it's just getting the ball. It took Terrence a little while to get going. Once he got going, he was okay, but he's got to do that as soon as he comes in that second quarter. That's when we need that type of intensity, that type of attacking the basket, running the floor, and defending as soon as he comes in off the bench. And that's the tough thing about the bench. You don't have time to get loose. You don't have time to get in the rhythm flow of the game. You got to come in with, ready, set, go. And that's why I was impressed with Stone. He had no turnovers coming in starting third quarter. Coming in second quarter, I guess it was. and with no turnover. That was huge.